Hi, I'm Archivist Clara Snyder, and welcome to another edition of Nimitz Minitz. Have you ever wanted to do something you've never done before? Or has someone underestimated what you could do and you wanted to prove them wrong? Well, American women during World War II had the opportunity to do just that, by taking on jobs that were never open to them before and proving that they could do things other people thought they couldn't. When war broke out, millions of men left their jobs to go fight overseas. This left their jobs and the millions of other jobs being created to create jeeps just like this one, or other aircraft and artillery. Women eagerly took the opportunity to do jobs that they had never done before and help their country achieve victory. They took on all sorts of jobs, from journalists to switchboard operators, welders, farmers, miners, and of course, riveters like Rosie. They needed to be tough and patriotic, yet still have the feminine touches of manicured nails, carefully applied lipstick, and styled hair. One government advertisement asked women, "Can you use an electric mixer? If so, you can learn to operate a drill." Before the war, women typically only worked a few years before getting married, having children, and taking up duties as a homemaker. However, by 1940, the female labor force grew by 50%, and by 1945, they comprised 36% of the civilian labor force, and 1 in 10 married women were working. Posters like Rosie the Riveter were created by the government to convince a skeptical public and women themselves that they could do jobs just as well as men, especially the manual labor needed to work on farms, drive trucks, build ships, aircraft, weaponry, and vehicles. For many women entering the workforce, this was their first time to earn money for themselves, and they loved it, and they loved working. In all, almost 19 million women held jobs during World War II, and nearly 6 million of those workers were new female workers. The effectiveness of women in the workforce was amazing, and they proved that they were highly capable in areas that had previously only been considered men's work. It's estimated that 60 to 85% of women wanted to keep their jobs after the war. However, when the war came to an end, factories closed and men returned home to take up their previous jobs. And this required many women to go back to their pre-war domestic roles and status. Now think, would you have stepped in to take a job during World War II? If so, what kind of job? And would you want to leave it after the war was over? Thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in to the next episode of Nimitz Minitz.